The railway once again was short of locomotives, and everyone, even Mr. Cow, were very stressed. Sophie struggled with Ryan's heavy goods so much that she, much to her relief, was placed back on passenger trains. But now, the railway still needs a powerful locomotive to handle the goods trains while Ryan undergoes his repairs. I at least need to find a more powerful engine than an FEF3. At least another Union Pacific Challenger. Excuse me, sir. Yes, how may I help you? Did you say Challenger? Yeah, why? Oh, phew. I have a Challenger that I'm trying to sell. As it was undergoing restoration, I couldn't find a buyer who wanted it. Its restoration has just been complete and is undergoing test runs. But seeing as you're looking for a powerful locomotive, I can finally give this one to you for a decent price. Excellent. Do you have paperwork for it? Yep, you just have to fill it all out. Finally, back on passenger duties. Much sooner than expected, but this is great. I'm glad you're happy, but are you concerned about the shortage of locomotives now? Oh, I completely forgotten about that. You don't have to worry about the locomotive shortage anymore, guys. Oh, hi, sir. I've been looking hard for another powerful locomotive to handle Ryan's express goods work, and now I finally purchased one, a 4664 Challenger. Hate to interrupt, but don't we already have Sherman and Stupid? Why don't you have either of them do it? You don't have to waste so much money. Rabbit, Sherman is undergoing a slow rebuild, and Stupid's in such poor mechanical condition that he's remaining in storage in the roundhouse over there. Oh, I never knew that they were removed from service. Right then, the newcomer will arrive tomorrow. I'm expecting you and everyone else to make him feel welcome when he arrives. I won't tolerate any single rude comment about him. The next day, the new engine arrived. He is indeed like any other Union Pacific Challenger. He introduced himself as Jeffrey and was given a very warm welcome by the engines. As Mr. Cow knew, he was an excellent performer, being able to haul mile-long trains up steep grades of Sherman Hill. Because he was younger than Ryan, he did just as well as him, sometimes nearly exceeding his performance, thus making him an excellent addition to the fleet. One evening, Robert was chatting away with Crepster. So, what's been firing up lately? Well, my surroundings don't feel right. I keep hearing echoes of a diesel horn, but there was nothing around me when I looked. Perhaps it was just your imagination. Robert happened to glance over at Jeffrey. He was feeling kind of down. Hey Jeff, is something wrong? I don't want to talk about it. Jeffrey, don't worry. We'll talk about it in... But Jeffrey had already steamed away. How odd. We never had a new steam engine acting this way, right? Yeah, I think something's strange about him. For the next few days, everyone else tried to talk to Jeffrey, but much to their concern, Jeffrey would often not listen to them, often running away. He only felt comfortable talking and listening to Mr. Cow. Eventually, the engines became too concerned and spoke to Mr. Cow about the issue. I understand, engines. I've seen him act like this too. It seems like he only feels comfortable around me. So guys, I'll try to find a time to get him on his own and then I'll privately talk to him. In the meantime, you all finish your duties. Everyone kept their fingers crossed.
Wait, since when did we have fingers?
I don't know. Anyway, the next morning, Jeffrey was standing alone next to the steam shops. Suddenly, Mr. Cow walked up to him. Oh, hello, Mr. Cow. Morning, Jeffrey. I came here to ask you about something. Yup. I kept noticing that you are hiding away from the rest of my engine, and you seem to be feeling a little blue. Is something the matter? Sir, I really don't want to talk about... Jeffrey, it's okay. Just tell me in private. Nobody else is around, after all. Jeffrey took a deep breath and sighed. It's just that It's about Ryan, my old friend. What about him? Well, it's just that I haven't seen him in so long. He was one of my best friends back then. We always stood up for each other, and he was a very brave and powerful engine. He'd always protect me in any sticky situation. He was my only way of protection back then. And now that I'm no longer with him, I feel hopeless, defenseless. I no longer have my main source of protection. And it makes me worried whether I should trust these colleagues or not. I understand, and it's alright, Jeffrey. In fact, you don't need to worry, cause he's still here on this railway. Sir, seriously? Why yes. In fact, the reason I bought you is because Ryan's undergoing repairs. You're here to help him with his goods trains. Oh, thanks, sir. I do miss him though. I understand how you're feeling, but I can assure you, my engines do their best in their work and treat all newcomers with respect these days, as long as the newcomers are cooperative and respectful, in which you've proven yourself to be. Thank you, sir. Although he knew his close friend wouldn't be active for a while, he understood that everyone was trying to make him feel comfortable for their fleet, and he proved himself to be very cooperative and safe. Well, except that time, but that was only one time, so who even gives a fuck?